Watch out!
Hello, friends and fans. It is that time of year again. Yes, the time of year when we finally have a new game to talk about. And that game this time is Bayonetta Origins, Cereza and the Lost Demon. And it feels kind of weird saying that, right? Because who asked for this game? That's actually a question I've been seeing pop up a lot, is who asked for this game? Now, we were asking for side games from the Bayonetta series. We do want to see the world and the lore fleshed out more, but we all expected the side games to be, about a side character. Yet here we are with it being still about our main character, Cereza. So I'm not mad about it. Obviously, I really love Cereza. She is my favorite character from the Bayonetta series, as she herself is Bayonetta, so big surprise there. Another big question people are asking is, since this game isn't one that people necessarily asked for, is it going to sell well? And to top it all off, the game is priced at $60 full. Now, I've done some analysis on this, talked about how it's only 3.5 gigabytes in size, but that could be due to, just the art style, the easier graphics, less going on, so it could still be a lengthy game. We don't know for sure yet. We have to wait in time. It could also be a placeholder file size on the eShop that it's saying, so it might be more than that, but we all do have to admit this is a pretty niche game. Even for someone like me who is a super fan of Bayonetta, I'm still trying to justify the $60 price tag on this so far. There's a lot to love from this game, it looks like, but it's very indie game-esque, and indie games usually don't sell for $60 full unless they're some big first game that company is making. It's such a weird spot that this game is being put in, and it's being put in this spot by Nintendo. Nintendo is the one who decides the pricing for these things because they're the publisher, so they obviously seem to have a lot of faith in the Bayonetta series, and I think a big part of this game in particular is that this looks like a game that you could sell merchandise from. Like, look at the cutesy art style. This art style is so good, and you could make little Cereza dolls, you can make little Cheshire dolls, you can make dolls of the fairies that you fight in the game. Like, there's a lot that they can do with this game when it comes to merchandising that would be more affordable for the merchandise makers, and also profitable in the sense that people like to buy cutesy things. And especially for Nintendo, this would fit in very well at the Nintendo store in some place like that. So I'm glad Nintendo is putting their faith into the Bayonetta franchise like this, and I'm glad that we're getting the game so soon after Bayonetta 3, especially since we all need some clarification on a lot of the story elements from that game. But the pricing, as well as how niche that this game is for all of us, is gonna put this in a tough spot. It almost seems like it's set up to fail when it comes to its sales, because again, no one really asked for this particular game. We thought that maybe our spin-off game was going to be for Jeanne or Viola or Rodin, hell, even Enzo. But we're getting the game for Cereza, and we're excited for it, but I am seeing a lot of other super fans say that they're probably not going to get it, at least not when it first comes out. I do see this game going on sale a lot if it really is being priced at $60 full. Some people have also said that this is some sort of placeholder price. And I'm sorry to break it to you, but that's not how that works, especially since it's already out for pre-order, meaning people aren't just place-holding $60 out there for it. They're actually spending $60 to pre-order the game at this point. So just gonna throw that out there, make sure that no one gets too confused about that and caught up in it. Now, when it comes to the length of the game, I've talked about how graphics and the length of the game and all that feeds into that 3.5 gigabyte file size, but let's talk about those aspects a little bit. The graphics are awesome. I think they look great, and I like how it's kind of Okami-esque. The storybook aesthetic is very close to that sort of paint-drawn aesthetic of Okami, where it looks like it's drawn on a canvas. We get that a lot here as well. You can actually kind of play a little bit of the game in Bayonetta 3 if you unlock the old storybook, and I've played a little bit of it. Well, I played the whole demo that's essentially included in the game, so that's kind of the taste we've got. And let me say this, the gameplay from what they've shown us in this little demo is very simplistic. Obviously, we are missing the entire aspect of Cheshire and controlling Cheshire and solving puzzles and all that, but like right now we can cast spells as Cereza, and when we're casting the spells as Cereza, it's kind of just like a little timing mini game, kind of like not like a Dance Dance Revolution type thing. It's even more simple than that. It's just very, very simple. And it looks cute and it's kind of satisfying. There's some great feedback audibly and physically when you do it, you know, with the HD rumble and the sound effects that play when doing it. So it's satisfying. And I know that the puzzles are definitely going to be more in depth than this. And if Okami is anything to go by, then we know that Platinumgames can make good puzzles in their games. And I know Okami was made by Clover Studios, but it's basically the same developers because everyone who was in Clover Studios is all in Platinumgames, plus more people. There's good things to expect from this game, and obviously the story is something that we're all looking forward to. Like I said, we needed some things fleshed out when it came to Bayonetta 3, and this looks like it's going to do that plus some other stuff. Like, it's going in a different direction than we expected, you know, like we didn't expect like an origin story for Cereza, but here we are, and I really don't know exactly the true amount of what's going to be revealed to us through this game, but you know, no matter how we slice it, it's something that we're all looking forward to. Let me know what you think about this game down in the comments. And until the next video, go ahead and check out more videos on my channel, including this one here where I analyze the heck out of the Bayonetta Origins trailer. There was a lot of missed details that you guys didn't see, as well as a few hidden characters in there. So go ahead and check that out and see everything you missed. I've been Johto Johnny. Enjoy!